Hello and welcome to UGC channel. Since NET exam 2022 is approaching and you know the importance of constitution for any law exam. Hence, for NET exam, I have compiled the most repeated types of questions from constitutional law that will help you to quickly revise its important articles. So, let's begin this video. Now let's see the first question, that which of the following statements are correct. So as you know that there are 4 statements given before us with respect to the preamble, and out of the given statements we have to choose the correct ones. So you can also pause this video to read out the statements. Now let's see that what is the correct answer. So according to the statement A, the preamble contains in nutshell ideas and aspirations of the constitution. So yes, this is a correct statement. Statement B, that the preamble is the key to open the minds of the constitution makers. Yes, this is also the correct answer. Why? Because you know that the preamble states the objectives that the legislation wishes to achieve, right? Statement C says, the preamble to the Constitution of India is solemnly resolved to secure to its citizens justice and equity. So as you know, the very objectives stated by the preamble, they are to secure justice, liberty and equality to all its citizens, right? So there is no term equity. The fourth statement states that the preamble is not the part of the constitution. So as you know that in the case of Keshwan and Bharti, it was held as a part of the constitution. So out of the given statements, we have got statement A and B as the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct answer. Now let's see that what is the second question. Article 72 of the Indian Constitution makes a provision for, so out of the given 4 options, you have to choose the correct one. So the correct answer is option number 2, and according to which Article 72, it makes a provision for the power of President to grant pardons etc. and to suspend, remit or commute sentences in certain cases. So yes, Article 72 is the pardoning power of the President. Together with this provision, you must also remember a landmark judgment, which is Ipru Sudhakar versus Government of Andhra Pradesh, and this is a case of year 2006. According to which the court held that the pardoning power of the President and Governor under Article 72 and 161 is subject to the judicial review. Now let's see the third question. So as you can see that the question given before us, it is based on the assertion and reason, wherein you have to check that whether the reason given before us is the correct explanation to the assertion or not. Let's see that what is the question. Assertion states that the Parliament has the power to make the laws for whole or any part of the territory of India, and law made by the Parliament would be applicable beyond the territory of India also. The reason given before us is that Article 245 Clause 1 of the Constitution empowers the Parliament to make the laws for the whole or any part of the territory of India, whereas Clause 2 says that no law made by the Parliament shall be deemed to be invalid on the ground that it would have extraterritorial operation. So as you know that the Article 245 language has been copy pasted over here. So yes, the reason given before us is the correct explanation to assertion A. So according to which option number 1 is the correct answer. One thing you should also remember is that the doctrine of territorial nexus has been derived from this very article. Now let's see what is the next question. That the National Commission of Minorities was established under which of the following provisions? So out of the given options, you have to choose the most appropriate answer under which NCM was established. So the correct answer is option number 3, which is Section 3 of NCM Act 1992. According to which the central government shall constitute a body to be known as National Commission for Minorities, and the commission shall consist of a chairperson, a vice chairperson, and together with this 5 members. And all these things has been given under Section 3 of NCM Act. Now let us see that what is the next question. That which of the following statement or statements is or are not correct? So out of the given 4 statements, you have to choose the incorrect ones. So as you can see that the statements are related to the proclamation of emergency. So please go through the statements and choose the correct answer. Now let us see that what are the statements. So statement A says that the declaration of national emergency on the ground of armed rebellion was inserted by Constitution 42nd Amendment Act 1976. So this statement is the incorrect one, as the ground of armed rebellion was inserted by 44th Amendment. Statement B says that the President shall not issue a proclamation under Clause 1 of Article 352 unless the decision of the Union Cabinet, consisting of Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers, is communicated to him in writing. So yes, this is the correct statement, and you can refer Clause 3 of Article 352 for the same. Statement C states that a resolution approving the proclamation of national emergency must be passed by special majority. So yes, this is also the correct option according to Clause 6 of Article 352. Whereas Statement D says that a proclamation of emergency, once approved by the Parliament, shall remain in force until the emergency ceases. So as you know that the duration of emergency is 6 months unless revoked by the President. So according to the given statements before us, Statement A and Statement D are the incorrect. Hence, option number 2 is the correct answer. The next question is that the Constitution of India requires the state to adopt the protectionist policy and improvisionistic policy, and which of the following article declares the above? So out of the given options, you have to choose the correct option. According to Article 48A of the Constitution, the state shall endeavour to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard the forest and the wildlife of the country. Hence, option number 3 is the correct answer. Now the next question is that the provision regarding legislation for giving effect to international agreements is given in the Indian Constitution under which article? So you have to choose the correct article. So as you know that the Article 253, it deals with the provision related to the legislation for giving effect to the international agreement. Hence, the correct answer is option number 1. Now the next question is, the provision relating to drinking water is contained under which schedule of the Constitution of India? Whether it's Schedule 7, 9, 11 or 12. So you have to choose the correct schedule under which drinking water is being listed. So Schedule 11 of the Indian Constitution specifies the Panchayat's power and authority, and this schedule was added by the 73rd Amendment Act 1992. And yes, it does contain the provision of drinking water. So the correct option is Schedule number 11. Now the next one is that which of the following statement or statements is or are correct? So out of the given statements, you have to choose the correct ones. And as you can see that the statements before us, they are related to the joint session of the Parliament. So please go through the statements and choose the correct answer. Now let us go through the statements one by one. Statement A says that if the other house doesn't pass an ordinary bill and more than 6 months have passed, the President may summon a joint session of both the houses. Yes, this is the correct option, as you can also refer Article 108. Statement B says that at the joint session of the two houses, the new amendment can be proposed in the bill with the prior permission of the presiding officer, which is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. So no, this statement is not the correct one, as in a joint sitting, any new amendment cannot be proposed in the bill excepting those who have been passed by one house and refused by the other. Statement C says that the lower house has exclusive power over the money bills. Yes, this is the correct option. Statement D, that the money and the financial bills can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha and with the prior recommendations of the President. So yes, this is also the correct statement. Hence, option number 3 is the correct answer. Now the last question, and this question is related to the match of the following, wherein you have to match the provisions with their respective correct articles as it is being arranged under the Constitution of India. So as you can see that this question has been taken from part 21, which talks about the temporary, transitional and the special provision. This is also the important topic for the exam point of view. So please go through the question and choose the correct option. Hence, the correct option is option number 4. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and share this video with your friends, and do subscribe Juris Academy to get the further updates.